What's up, Saiyan Army? So as you can see, we're back in New York. Just flew back in this morning. Flight went awesome. Was my easiest flight from New York back to Hawaii I've ever had thus far. Easy 9.5 hours. We got the bodybuilding special seats, or the bodybuilder special, aka Majin Buu special, meaning the seat next to me was empty, so I got the layout, which was awesome. Anyways, to this workout, we're doing 275 pounds for sets of 5. Went pretty good. We got the work done. It didn't feel the lightest that 275 pounds have felt on my front squats, but it's okay. We still finished every rep and every set. So moving into the topic of today's video, this is a topic that is long overdue that I should have done a long time ago. You guys have requested it a bunch of times, so we're gonna do it today and answer it. So the topic is reverse dieting, how to reverse diet, and yeah, basically just how. So what is a reverse diet? A reverse diet is when someone's at the end of their dieting phase. They look good, they feel good. Well, sometimes they feel good, but they look good and they're lean and mean and they're ready to move into a lean bulking phase. That's what bodybuilding is, right? Cutting seasons and bulking seasons. So they're at the end of their cut. Let's say it's at the end of summer and they're ready to go into winter and move into a lean bulking phase. Now, what is the goal of a reverse diet? The goal of a reverse diet is pretty much just to stop you from binging. A lot of competitors, a lot of people when they diet, as soon as they're done dieting, boom, they binge and eat everything and anything and everything. They go on the seafood diet, seafood, and eat it. And then basically they gain all the weight that they lost back in the matter of a week or two. Okay, so reverse dieting is basically you increase your calories nice and slowly. Now, there is so many ways to do it. I've heard of people adding 10 grams of carbs a day. I've heard of people bumping up carbs every week. I've heard of people playing with the macro ratios. There really isn't a 100% way to do it because every coach has their own style. How I like to do it, depending on their macro ratios, because everyone's different, everyone's metabolism is different, but basically the goal is to get your carbs higher than what they were. So if you're at 300 carbs one week, you're gonna go either 310, 315, 320, depending on the person. Now you will gain weight as your glycogen stores replenish. That's why it's important, especially in the reverse dieting phase, to take pictures and make sure that you're not gaining fat. The goal is to gain as minimal fat as possible while raising your metabolism. Now in certain cases, some people will keep losing weight. So you'll increase calories and their weight will slowly drop because their metabolism responds really well. Now this isn't everyone. So don't think if you're not losing weight but you're increasing calories that you're doing it wrong. It's just certain people and their metabolism and how their body works. And it's really fortunate for them. But it doesn't happen all the time. So the goal, increase calories while keeping fat to a minimum and just moving into a nice lean bulking phase. So boom, once you start your lean bulk and you start moving into a larger and greater surplus, you'll keep the fat as low as possible and therefore you can have a longer lean bulking phase because you won't get Majin Buu fat as quickly as if you were just to binge right back after reverse dieting. Now another question I get is, do you need a coach to reverse diet? And the answer is really, it depends on the person. Coaches are good because it keeps you accountable to someone. For a lot of people, they need a coach to stay accountable to, or else they're just gonna binge their ass off after the diet. And I've seen it time and time again, where all the weight they lost, they just binge it all back, and then boom, they're fatter than they were even before they started their cut, and they have to go back into a dieting phase, and they didn't even make any gains because it wasn't really a bulk. They just went straight to binging the fat and then they're back to cutting again. So if you feel like you need someone to stay accountable to, definitely get a coach. If you feel like you got it and you can stay on your macros and increase them week to week and stick to that plan, then do it, man. Also, before this video ends, the NASM is still offering their 14-day free trial. You can check that out using the link down below. I'm a huge proponent of education. Education is king, applied knowledge is queen. So check them out if you're completely new to fitness. Check them out. It's a good way to get an idea or just learn the basics. Or if you're looking for a career in fitness, definitely still check them out. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Much love, strength, and honor. Aloha.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!